Hi, and welcome to the Ambition video series. Today we'll be talking about coaching. Coaching helps to drive Ambition's core value pillars of transparency, accountability, motivation, recognition, and development from your leadership strategy to your end contributors. Coaching also helps you put process and procedure around some of the areas of your organization that traditionally may have been left up to chance. Coaching is a great way to start thinking about measuring managers in many of the same ways you think about measuring representatives. Think about your managers having inputs and outputs the same way your representatives do. What are their inputs? What are their daily activities that they ought to be doing to drive the objectives or the overall results of the team in general? In Ambition, the coaching menu can be accessed on the left-hand navigation under the coaching heading. Coaching has two components, check-ins and action plans. Check-ins are cadences between managers and reps so that they can connect in a predictable, measurable way on topics important to your organization. Action plans can be contained within check-ins or also exist on their own as one-off deliverables intended to drive action outside of the coaching check-in. By clicking into the coaching menu, in this manager's view, as selected up here at the top on the right, you can see that this manager has access to many pending check-in sessions from their direct reports. Coaching sessions contain questions, metrics, goals, notes, and the action plans connected to this coaching session. The questions are specific to this particular coaching program, in this case, the BDR Midweek Catch-Up. This coaching program happens at the same time every week and allows these BDRs to answer questions prior to their check-in session with their manager. During their check-in session, Amber and her manager, Travis, review her answers to these questions, which she's already prepared ahead of time, allowing both Amber and Travis to show up ready to be effective with their time. To the right, a comment section allows both Travis and Amanda to comment on the questions and the answers in this section before, during, and after that session, preserved for posterity. The Metrics tab allows Travis and Amber quick access to all of Amber's metrics. These metrics can both be viewed in tile view within the selected time frame, ranging from today all the way through the last year. Goals are also accessible from a coaching check-in, giving easy access to Amanda's goal of having 200 sales accepted leads. You can click directly into this goal to see more details about that specific goal, as well as historic performance against the goal. Click back to come directly to the check-in. In addition to questions, metrics, and goals, both Amber and Travis have a private notepad where they can keep individually private notes. As a manager, Travis can make notes about his interactions with Amanda, and Amanda also has the ability to keep her own private notes about upcoming topics or areas of focus that she'd like to discuss. Action plans enable Travis and Amanda to have actionable outcomes coming out of this coaching session. To create an action plan, simply select a due date for that deliverable, as well as the type of deliverable to be assigned. The options are questions, similar to the questions asked in the coaching session, goals, both qualitative or soft goals, as well as quantitative or metric-driven goals, as well as an external URL linking to learning management tools or other external resources Amanda should consume before her next coaching session. Simply add a URL to the resources Amanda needs to consume and add that to the action plan. Multiple goals, questions, or URLs can be added to a single action plan. Any previous action plans Amanda has will show on the left-hand side, helping review previous action plans before creating new outcomes. After Travis and Amanda have reviewed this coaching check-in, Travis can mark this as exceeding, meeting, below, or not completing. Additionally, there's an option to excuse check-ins to account for time off, company planning, or other events that would make completing this check-in inappropriate. Once the action plan has been completed, it's then available in the library of past check-ins. The check-in library can be viewed under check-ins and by toggling the status filter to complete. All excused and pending check-ins are also options with a check-in filter. Check-ins can be filtered by user to identify particular users' check-in sessions or by checking programs. To create a new check-in program, select Administration, Coaching, and Programs. From here, you can create a new coaching program or sequenced scheduled series of coaching check-ins. To create a new program, select Create Program, define the name and focus of this coaching program, as well as its recurrence, its initial event, and how often it will repeat. Coaching programs don't only have to be set around traditional recurring check-ins, such as our previous example of the BDR 1-week catch-up. They can also be defined around driving new practice or methodology. To view Ambition's best practice library on coaching check-ins, click in the top right-hand corner on best practices. This will direct you to our support page on coaching best practices for a variety of different roles. Coaching programs don't only have to be focused on a recurring pattern such as a weekly check-in, but can also be focused on driving a particular behavior or methodology. Improving call conversion ratios could be the subject of one such coaching program. Let's create a coaching program focused on call conversion. We'll choose July as the month we would like to focus on call conversion. We'll meet once every week with our representatives for 4 occurrences, or ending at the end of the month. Participant selection can be done either by direct line of management or by users within particular groups. I'll select the Senior Business Development reps for this program. Lastly, we'll pick the particular questions to build out this coaching program. In addition to our best practices library, Ambition also maintains a question library containing exciting and thought-provoking ideas from different industries. Take a look if you're struggling finding questions to ask your representatives for this coaching program. Once all your questions are added, click Create Program to create this new coaching program for your reps. They'll be emailed at the beginning of every session of this program, prompting them to answer the questions in this coaching program for you to review with them during your one-on-one sessions. The counterpart functionality to coaching is action plans. You can administer action plans through Coaching, Action Plans in the Administration menu. Action plans represent deliverables outside of the coaching cadence. If an action plan must be created for a particular employee, click Create Action Plan, pick a due date and an employee, similarly to the action plan creation process within a coaching session, as well as the type of question, goal, or external URL. Just as before, multiple types of actions can be created within a single action plan. The difference between creating an action plan from the administrative menu versus creating an action plan from a check-in is that this action plan will exist outside of the regular coaching cadence. A coaching action plan is tied to that particular coaching instance, whereas a free action plan will be visible and available to the employee selected until its completion. Employees can access and view all their open action plans by selecting the Coaching Action Plans menu to see all open action plans. Managers can also create new action plans from this same menu as well. Previous action plans can be used by changing the filter to Close or to view all action plans. Thanks for watching today's video on coaching. If you have any questions about coaching or some of the topics discussed in today's video, please feel free to email us at gethelp@ambition.com. Thanks.